This is my impression of what I think men who write this on my videos. This is my impression of what they think other men think when they read this comment. So fucking true, bro. So fucking true, bro. So fucking true. She's so mad, bro. She's so mad. Y'all are fucking stupid.
Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Taylor the Fiend back again with another response video. And guys, before we jump into today's episode, don't forget to subscribe on your way in, and don't forget to subscribe to our newest member of Fiend Gang, Detective Warg. His channel will be linked in the video description. But without further ado, let's jump into the rest of today's video.
Have you ever got ready for a date only for them to completely ignore you? Because this is the third time this has happened to me now.
It's probably more than 3 times, to be honest with you.
It's fucking starting to get pissed off. So now all my hair and makeup's done. I'm having a gin and tonic. And yeah, I don't know why I bother. Honestly, I just don't anymore. I'm just going to focus on me and her.
Every time I see a clip like this, I always say that I have no sympathy. And the reason why I have no sympathy for girls who complain about men ghosting them or men not showing up on dates, flaking, whatever, is because this same behavior that this woman is complaining about right here is in all likelihood something that she has done many times over to different people. It's kind of like me saying to you guys, hey, I don't like it when you do X behavior, but then I go and do X behavior to everybody else. It's like, why should you care what I care about? You know, like it only becomes an issue when it happens to them. Okay, girls like this, man, and you know what? Maybe she'll say that she's not a girl who does this, and we can go ahead and believe her. Fine. Let's just say that she's not a woman who does this. Typically, still, a lot of these girls who say this crap, they're the ones doing it the most to absolutely everybody, right? Like, we don't know this girl personally, but typically the women who say this are the ones doing it to literally everybody else. So why should we care? Why should we come along and say, oh, you know what, I feel sorry for you, this man ghosted you, when women like this can literally open up any dating application in the world, go outside, and have a relationship within the damn day? It makes absolutely no sense to me. Like this woman right here, she's not a bad looking girl. Yeah, she's probably got a little bit overdone on the lip fillers, but if she wanted to have a husband, she could. If she wanted to have a boyfriend, she could. But what she's doing instead is she's complaining about men ghosting her and men who are stopping on talking to her, when in all likelihood she's done those same behaviors, and she could also have those things, a boyfriend, a husband, whatever, if she truly wanted them anyway.
But honestly, I just don't anymore. I'm just going to focus on me and her.
I matched with someone. He seems super nice. He's relatively close to me. I'm going to say within 45 minutes of me. So he's geographically okay. We chatted better than I've chatted with someone in a very long time. They were not just little, how you doing kind of texts. They were real texts and messages back and forth. So I said, I really think we should meet in person. He said, I absolutely agree. This has been a great conversation. So,
okay, let's pause it right there. You can already tell where this is going. This woman is going to get disappointed. The dude's going to flake on her, whatever, whatever. My question is, why are you looking for authentic conversations and authentic connections / relationships when you are this age? You could have looked for your authenticity in a man a very long time ago, but now we want to have the authentic conversations, right? Now we want to have the long, deep, and meaningful messages. None of these girls care about this crap when they're in their 20s. You ever notice that? Like the authenticity, words like authenticity, integrity, all of these sorts of things, morals, virtues, these are not typically things that matter to young women. But when they get older, they've ran out of time, or they need a guy to provide for them, that's when they want all of these conversations and all of the authentic men to come out and treat them like princesses.
So we make plans for tonight, Wednesday. On Monday, we decide the time, and he told me to pick a place. So I said, are we still on Monday? I said, are we still on for Wednesday? He said, yes. Okay, great. So Tuesday, I said, okay, 6 o'clock still good for you. And I gave him a name of a place to meet me. And I said, just let me know if that still works. He does not reply on Tuesday, but I didn't send him the text till 9:30 at night. So this morning, I kind of was expecting a response. Didn't get a response. So now it's 1:30, have heard nothing from him. And it is taking me everything in my being to not think that I'm getting stood up or blown off.
Yeah, you probably are. You probably are. The guy is probably not interested. Maybe he found another option. And this is what happens when you leave dating to such a, to such a high age. If you don't have your boyfriend, if you don't have your husband by this age, what on earth are you doing? What on earth have you been doing this entire time? Now, fair enough, if you've had a husband the whole time and maybe he's no longer with us, that's unfortunate. Okay, but I've said in many of these situations, the women choose to leave this later in life because they think that they have all of the time in the world. This is one of the beautiful lies that womanism has told these women, guys. Womanism has come along and said to women, you know what? You don't need a man. You're strong and empowered. You have all of the time in the world. And of course they don't. You want to have kids? You want to have a family? You can't do that when you get older. Right? You want to get a husband, you want to get a boyfriend, you should probably do that early when you can at least attain the quality of men that you somewhat want. But instead, guys, these women get to 40, 50, they still have this attitude, this boss babe mentality, and then they're surprised when guys don't want to date them or when men ghost them. It's because you're no longer a prospect for a relationship. You have literally timed yourself out.
He did not unmatch me, so he's still on Bumble on one of my matches, and he just did not seem like the person that would do that. But let me tell you, I've had so many bad experiences that it's really hard for me to believe anyone. So anyway, I just wanted to know, does anyone else feel this way too? And what are your thoughts about this?
Yeah, of course you've had a lot of bad experiences, quote unquote bad experiences. And this is something that women try and sell men a lot of the times, is like, oh, all of my past relationships were terrible, or I find dating to be incredibly difficult. If you're a woman and dating is difficult for you, all you have to do is lower your unreasonable standards. And girls will say, oh, but my standards are already so low. I appreciate it. No guy has ever gotten me flowers or done anything nice for me. Maybe you should choose the men who genuinely respect you. You see, the bar is so low for Chad. The bar is so low for men that you find physically attractive. But all of the guys who care about you, you set the bar to the damn moon, and then you're surprised when no guy wants to talk to you. Like, why should a guy come out here, plan the date, treat you like a princess, validate you, tell you you're gorgeous, when not only are a lot of these things counterproductive, but all of the guys who you've been with before haven't even had to do these things. You see what I'm saying? It makes absolutely no sense.
I just wanted to know, does anyone else feel this way too? And what are your thoughts about this?
So I have re-entered the dating field after being gone for a very long time. And I was feeling pretty confident. I'm older, I'm wiser. I have a much better understanding of how things work and what I'm looking for. So I was like, let's do this, It's not gonna be as scary. I mean, I'm a little rusty, but it's like riding a bike, right?
I love how women will get to this age and then they'll be like, you know what? I have accrued over the years of my singledom wisdom. I am now enlightened. I now know what I'm looking for in a relationship. But the rest of the time she was just getting ran through by random dudes, and now she knows what she wants. Like, isn't it amazing how a lot of these girls, what they're essentially doing is they're trying to turn their necessity into a virtue. I've run out of time, and now I need a guy to commit to me. Now I need a man to take me seriously. It's like, no. Don't try and turn this into a virtue thing where, like, you're a strong and empowered woman now and you understand and you've been through all these hardships and now you've learned. You haven't learned anything. The only thing that you've learned is that you're out of damn time and you can't keep going with these guys who are not going to give commitment to you. And men are realizing this too. Like those guys, all those men that you ignore, when you get to this age, they don't care about you. You might find some simp who's going to come along and, you know, pay for your crap, whatever. But any guy who respects himself is going to be like, yeah, no, thank you. You didn't want me before. You treated me like crap. And now you know what you want and you have all of these crazy high expectations. Like, absolutely not.
Yeah, except the rules apparently have completely changed since I've been gone. And I have no clue what is happening out there.
Let me tell you, chivalry is dead and women killed it. When you get on dating apps now and you want to go out there dating and you want to find a man, he's not going to offer you the commitment that you want up front anymore. You see, there used to be a time, right, where dudes could be nice and not be punished for it. But now women have changed the dating environment to basically, it's such a waste of time for a lot of dudes to do anything other than say, hey, come over, or hey, do you want to go to X place near my house for like 10 minutes and chat or some crap like that, right? Women have literally killed chivalry. No, every guy knows if you're a dude using a dating app and you want to get on there and you start a message off by saying hi, beautiful, or any garbage like that, it just, you know, a lot of their brains have been so absolutely fried by the amount of validation that they receive online. So men have just gone, you know what? I'm done with the chivalry. Why would I be chivalrous anyway when the chivalry doesn't matter? You're just going to get with the dudes even if they treat you like assholes anyway. Or treat you like crap anyway, excuse me.
I pretty much look like this all the time. Yeah, all the time. So my confidence level has completely bottomed out. I am starting all over again with no experience at this point, and I am twice as old with probably half the options that I once had because everyone in my age bracket is married or crazy. And it's not looking good, folks. It's not looking good.
No, it's not looking good for you. And this is why you choose your partner early instead of waiting until you're this age to look for serious commitment. Right? Okay. And if this woman's husband, he passed away or something like that, obviously that's very unfortunate. If she had a long-term partner and he's no longer with us, that's unfortunate. But this is why, you know, back in the day, you used to have a relationship and that relationship was it. Okay. But, you know, nowadays, guys, chivalry is dead and women have killed it, to be honest. And I don't have any sympathy for these girls who get back on the dating market after 20 years or whatever and everything has changed. I really don't. Or even if, you know, going back, they should have just secured the commitment a very long time ago. Like, really, you should not be dating at this age when you're a woman. You absolutely shouldn't. You should have sorted out dating at a very young age. Like, you have all the options in the world from 18 to 24, so I don't know why you get to this age and then you complain about having half the options, which, mind you, you still have an incredible amount of options, so I don't know exactly what you're complaining about here. Yo guys, it's Taylor here. Just want to say thank you if you made it to the end of today's episode. Before you go, remember to subscribe to our other Fiend Gang members. Their channels will be linked in the video description. Our newest member is Detective Warg, so make sure that you go and show him some love. He's putting out daily content for you guys. Also, one of the characters I use and also a lot of our thumbnail artwork is done by an artist called The Gecko Ninja. He's absolutely fantastic and his socials are going to be linked in the video description as well if you want to commission him for some amazing art. Otherwise, take it easy, gents, and I will see you all in the next episode. Peace.